What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 376th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. It is Thursday, December 6th, 2018. We are presented in part by 1821manmade.com, your one-stop shop for all of your beard grooming needs. They are not a bargain brand beard balm company that wants just any man to buy their products. They want men who take their facial grooming seriously. So go to 1821manmade.com and step up your beard game. We are also brought to you by Happy Hippo Herbals, home of the highest grade and purest kratom on the planet. Happy Hippo kratom will elevate your mood. It'll make you fearless around women and give you a relaxed energy that only the purest kratom can provide. Today I actually took, before the show, I took Happy Hippo 1, which is a medium strain. Again, this is the one that gives you that relaxed energy. It is my personal favorite. It's the first one that I ever took. Listen, one might even liken it to trying, an illicit drug for the very first time. Like, that's the kind you like. I don't know, chasing the dragon. Anyway, listen, I don't need cocaine, right? Right. Go to happyhippoherbals.com today and save 20% when you pay with Bitcoin. And yes, that includes your shipping. That is happyhippoherbals.com. All right, let's get to it, guys. My guest tonight, of course, is the founder of BuyKevinSamuels.com. He is one of the internet's most prevalent image consultants. He's been on television. He's been in magazines. Definitely the best dressed guest that I've ever had. He, of course, is Kevin Samuels. Kevin, how you doing this evening?
I am well, brother. How are you? Shout out to all the fans out there. What's going on, guys?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm doing great. And guys, if you want to get in on the conversation, if you want to call us, all right, the number is 914-205-5356. Again, that's 914-205-5356. If you have a question for Kevin, if you have a question about game or girls or whatever, this is not the show for that. But stay on topic. Let's keep it style related. Black Libertarian wants to know, is the Brother Pill going to be on tonight? Yes, the Brother Pill is definitely going to be on tonight. We're actually going to be on the air right around 7:15, 7:30. But for now, we're going to do TSR Live. So, Kevin, the reason for the show tonight is I'm going to ask you the question. Right? Okay. Like, I've got my opinion on this, and so I'll ask you first. Okay. Should men dress to impress women?
In honor of what we just talked about, as we are getting into next level stuff, the guys who follow you should know you well enough to understand where this answer is going. Yes, men shouldn't dress to impress women. Men should dress to impress everyone.
Okay.
And let me tell you why. Because the world is competitive. In 7 seconds, people decide whether or not you're to a yes or no category. It happens before you can blink an eye. It's hardwired into our brain. You can't overcome it. Well, you can overcome it if you want to put a lot of time and energy and effort. A smart man dresses to impress everyone, to command respect and authority from men, and to be admired and longed for by women. Now, that does not mean that is your sole purpose, but it does mean it's part of your purpose. What I want people to think of is, I want people to look at people put Idris Elba as the sexiest man in the world. And on the cover, he is in a t-shirt, jeans, and a cardigan. Take Idris Elba, who became synonymous with everything chocolate and sexy when he played Stringer Bell on The Wire. And I want you to take the guy everyone knows, David Beckham.
Yes.
Simple, classic, masculine fashion. Neither one of these guys look try hard. But tell me a chick that wouldn't want to blow either one of these dudes. Come on, guys. At the end of the day, my red pill guys need to start thinking of image as a goddamn tool to get what you want. You can cut down a tree with a butcher knife, a handsaw, an axe, but would you rather use a chainsaw?
Right.
That's what I want you to think of your image as, a chainsaw. Not some shit to where you got to be thinking about it and you got to go in your closet and like, well, how do I mix this and mix that? Matter of fact, I dropped a video today and I didn't even know Donovan was going to ask me. The 3 F's that guys need to worry about. If you just get your footwear, your frames, and your fragrance right, any guy can have cool, kick-ass style without being try hard and thinking about it. Let me finish it up with this. A masculine man's wardrobe needs about 100 pieces.
Okay.
That's from shoes all the way through hats. Just 100 pieces. They're just massively interchangeable. Massively interchangeable, and basically equates to a uniform. Guys need a uniform. You need a, let's say corporate guys, you need a city look and you need a country look.
Okay.
You need a daytime, you need a business look, a casual look, and a weekend look. And those all are the same items, just mixed and matched in different ways.
Okay. Listen, very, very good intro. For whatever reason, Kevin, I can only see your icon when you talk. I don't know if your camera's on, if you're having camera issues.
Okay, let me see what's going on here, because I can see.
Drop out and come back in. That's
let me do that, because I'm gonna come. I'll do that. I'm gonna come back.
Okay. Very good. While we're waiting for Kevin to come back in, again, you guys are listening to TSR Live with Donovan Sharpe. This is the 376th edition of TSR Live with Donovan Sharpe. If you guys have any questions for Kevin, if you have any fashion questions, if you have any image consulting questions, give me a call, 914-205-5356. Let me get to some of the chats here. Trav Hawkins pops the cherry tonight. Wizard Praying is in the house. Good to see you in here. Thaddeus Scott, good to see you in here. Miami J says that TSR logo shirt is badass. Actually, it is a hoodie. Devin, like I was actually getting ready to come on live, and Devin comes in and she gives me an early Christmas gift. Very, very cool. It's it's a hoodie with the TSR logo, of course, designed by Miami J himself. That's actually a pretty fucking cool gift, man. And this just speaks to the importance of having a woman who is on your program, right? Like we all talk about, hey, how do I vet a woman? How do you know she's a quality woman? This and that and the other. Okay, she's got to look good and cook good, just like you guys see here on the screen, right? Don't be a slut. Try not to have any discernible slut tells. Be nice, be kind, be attentive, etc., etc. But what really separates Devin from just about what really separates her from every woman that I've ever been with ever. And again, she's no snowflake, she's no unicorn. But what separates her is that she is ride or die. Okay, she built my website. She helps me with my podcast behind the scenes. She puts links in and all this other kind of stuff. This is what she does for a living. She makes a living doing internet marketing, and she has helped me since day one. As a matter of fact, if I'm being completely honest, it's interesting. I was actually talking to Devin before I even had a podcast. And I had kicked around the idea here and there, but I'd never really taken it seriously because I had a lot of other things going on. I was still in Vegas, living the Vegas fast life. But I remember I had a conversation with her. She said, you know what? You really should consider doing a podcast. And I was thinking to myself, nah, whatever. And so finally, one day I said, you know what? Let's do it. Started off as a weekly thing, and it grew into what you see now. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Devin is the reason why I have a podcast. Whether I met her or not, I would probably still have a podcast at some point. But I would not have made, I can unequivocally say that I would not have made the progress that I've made as quickly as I have made it without her help. Would I get to this point without her? Of course. It probably would have taken me a lot longer, if I'm being 100% honest. And of course, her buying me, her getting me the TSR logo, hoodie. That's just a mark. That speaks to her support of my show, And so, again, we always talk about, hey, how do I know she's a good woman? How do I know I can trust her? What makes a good relationship, et cetera, et cetera. There are many, many answers to that. But if you get a woman who is ride or die when she is on your mission, when she supports your goals, man, that makes a difference. That makes a difference. Dude, I've had women dress slutty for me, right? I've had women give me awesome sex. I've had women, take me places. I've had women do this and that and the other. but I've never really had a woman who supports my mission. Again, that doesn't make her a snowflake or a unicorn, right? She could go feral at any time for any reason. I could decide I don't want to be with her. I'm not going to sit here and wax poetic about how she's some 1 in a million girl. You guys know how that is. But when you have a woman who is ride or die for you, when she supports what you do, man, when she supports what you do, makes a big difference. Makes a very, very, very big difference. Let's see here. Oh, Kevin wants me to send the link again. All right, hang on, Kev. I'm going to get you in here. All right. Oops. Wait a minute. Hang on. Give me a second, Kevin. All right, let me just doing some show maintenance here, guys. All right, just give me just a second. Kevin and I actually had a very we were this is actually why we're late coming on the air. We had about a 30-minute conversation. Kevin is always very always brings the wisdom. He's always very insightful, about these kinds of things. So I appreciate having him on. For these reasons. Definitely, dude, Kevin's as smart as they come, dude. All right, so Kevin, the link is on its way to you. All right, I sent it to your email, so it should be in there. I don't know if that's where you wanted me to send it, but I sent it to your email. All right. Freelance Sermon says, I still need to try that kratom. I got to get off that damn caffeine. Yeah, dude. I actually wrote an article, I think, on Negro Manosphere, how I kicked the caffeine habit. I used to be addicted to caffeine, and kratom was one of them that I kicked the caffeine habit. There he is. Kevin, can you hear me?
Yeah, for some reason you're coming up as an unknown. Maybe something's going on. Maybe you have a certain security on?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm being shadow banned. Who knows?
No, I think it kept saying you were out of my network, and
anyway, I don't know why it does that. I have no idea.
I think it's part of your settings. A lot of times, because we, like when we set up Google Plus, Google Plus settings, because of some, you may have to click accept calls from contacts.
Oh, okay. Well,
because it's a privacy thing.
Okay, cool. So to continue on with what we were talking about, my answer to should men dress to impress women? Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people out there, a lot of, I don't want to call them meathead red pill guys, but a lot of guys who try not to give the impression that everything they do is for women. They would say, well, you should never dress to impress a woman. You should dress to impress yourself, or you should dress to impress everyone but women. And to that I say, listen, I certainly understand the sentiment there. You don't want to outwardly admit that you are doing something to increase to get the attention of women. But this is something that we do. It's in our biological hard drive. When we leave the house, we want to look the best we can. Now, we might not do it strictly for women. We might not make wardrobe choices. All right, what wardrobe decision is going to make me the most attractive to women? But it's definitely a thought. It's definitely a part of the thought process. I was talking yesterday. I think I was on with O'Shea yesterday on the Brother Pill podcast. I readily admit the reason I lift weights is so that I can stay sexually attractive to my girlfriend. Back in the day when I lifted weights, I did it to stay sexually attractive to women. Dude, guys lift weights to get laid. That's just all there is to it. Yeah, I like being stronger. I like being healthier. But the main reason we lift weights is to increase our reach in terms of our sexual market value. It's the same thing with the way you dress. Just because you dress well not for the approval of women, but you're dressing well you're dressing well so that you can be noticed by women. There's nothing wrong with this. Well, and I think you hit the nail on the head. Dress to impress everyone. Okay. And everyone includes women.
Well, I'm getting back here. Hold on, make sure I have the windows open. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I see. Let's just get real, okay? Anytime somebody wants to give me pushback, I say, okay, let's see. Check your body count against my body count.
Right.
You can't give me advice unless you can't tell me shit about what I do unless you're getting more bitches than I am. You fuck more and you're making more money and your circle is bigger than mine. Look, man, like it or not, before the world was civilized, the way men keep score and we keep score has always been
how many bitches you bang,
pussy and money.
That's right.
Pussy and resources. And guys who want to walk around and say, well, I don't want to get dressed. You are a fucking lame. And you're basically justifying you're looking like a Cheeto beard dude. And you think you're on this fucking, it's like reverse virtue signaling. I'm red pill. Red pill doesn't mean that you're above the biological imperative. Dude, put some fucking clothes on and look like a grown goddamn man. See, it's better. I never know a man that's actually successful, has an abundance mentality and a deep rotation that would argue this point. You know who would argue these points? Is these motherfucking philosophical people who want to argue the definition of is, and they want to go, well, let's go look at what the dictionary says about, no. That is not how we do it. In the real world, that shit doesn't work this way. And guys sitting online and all this mental masturbation about what should and should not happen. If you, me, and that guy and another guy, we all went out to a rock concert. Which of the four get fucked that night? I guarantee it'd be you and me.
That's right.
Because we know what the fuck we're doing and you don't.
Yeah. It's always interesting. And it's a thin line sometimes because I've got a temper problem. It's documented. I'm a shoot first, ask questions later guy. And that's not, most of the time, that's not a good thing because a lot of times, and my guys in the chat will call me out on it. A lot of times someone will say something in the chat that I take to be adversarial when they're just pointing something out. Mm-hmm. I'm just an adversarial, confrontational guy. That is a frailty of mine. I try to work on it. I'm not trying to offend my viewership, but this is just the way that I am. But every once in a while, you can tell when someone's just outright trying to measure dicks. Mm-hmm. They're outright trying to tell you, I know more than you. We had a guy in the chat in the Brother Pill last night who was every one of his comments were Donovan's wrong, and this is why. Blah 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 blah.
Was it this RB Network dude?
Oh my God, how the fuck did you know, Kevin?
Because he did a show the other day talking about Black YouTube. They won't let real men on the panel. This is the fucking. He's trying to be. I watched your show too. I saw you call into because he's probably watching. I watched you call into the Brother Pill and put a comment in, and O'Shea read and said, "This you won't allow any real men on the panel. Your show fucking sucks. The show sucks. The format sucks. You're not good at what you do, and you cannot use trolling to try to build a name for yourself. If you want to get good, put in the fucking work. You don't cold troll people and then think because they won't allow you to get on." That they're not real. I don't like guys like this. I don't like people like this. And
RB something network, RBR network,
RBR network. And see, it's guys like this that want to sit around and troll the guys who know what the fuck's going on. And then, people and bystanders, if you don't slap them down, they start to clutter them. They start to clutter and make a lot of white noise. The manosphere is growing, and we're going from beginners. Red pill is becoming a concept that's not a new concept. It's not a novice concept. And we are going in from the beginner to the intermediate to the advanced levels. And a lot of the guys watch you. They've been watching you for a while. We know what we're talking about. They're not beginners. It's like having to re-explain hypergamy all over.
Right.
Virtual signaling, having to explain shit test. Just because your ass walked into the movie right now does not mean, you walked in on episode 2 or episode 3. We've already been down this path. The dressing is important. The real question is why. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just on one because I know
it's all going because
any of these dudes that say this shit are tend to be. I'm like, you're not, they don't look like, if you can't look like a fucking milk dud and tell me what the fuck to do about.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking loser, dude. This guy has something like 1,200 videos. I don't know how many subscribers he's got, but he has videos. Cynthia G has 54,000 subs. Shane YouTube. Did that 2 days ago, 148 views.
Look how long the video was though.
Yeah, dude,
4
he
hours.
was on the air for 3 hours, man.
Yeah, and I tried to listen to him. I study YouTube.
Flex, not to this guy. Real brother destroys Candace Owens. Oh, he's one of those fake ass pro black ass niggas, ain't he?
No, what he really?
Oh,
we had a term for guys like this when we came up. Look, guys, there's rank, and sometimes you're a loser. You want to not be a loser?
I can look at this guy. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
If you want to not be a loser, he'd be better served instead of trying to tell everybody what's going to get your ass in the gym, lose some weight, learn how to actually get your social skills, get your EQ up, and learn how to get along with people. See, again, I don't know guys who are not successful in their chosen field who are always so confrontational. Like when people call into the brother pill and try to troll you. Yeah, but you're fucking Devin every night. And like you call them out. Look, you're mad because you want to fuck me or you want to be like me. And that's the truth.
Right.
You bitches call in because you would fuck a dude like Donovan. Donovan's just not fucking you. I can be real because now we're getting more mature. I'm in a place to where I know men understand what I'm saying. The thing is, what really bothers guys the most here is how much of a priority should it be, and is it going to be something that's going to be an obsession? Guys don't want to go fucking shopping for purses and socks and shoes. You would rather be sitting around watching a ball game talking about stats. This is not something guys want to do. So if you can make it simple and effective, why would a smart, logical, red pill, pussy loving man not do it if it's going to increase his outcomes?
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at this guy. I had no idea who this guy was until last night. And everything I said, this dude disagreed with. I don't have to watch or listen to this guy to know he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. This guy is a tryhard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just confrontational radio. He runs off at the mouth for 3 hours a day. He's a fat guy, and
fat guy, and he talks like this, up in the microphone. I'm like, dude, you couldn't get pussy. Ain't you? What are you gonna talk about? You, me, and this guy go out to a club.
No, that's never gonna happen, Kevin.
Let's just say we were all work for the same company. We were forced. He would be pussy repellent. He would be the guy. Look, no, you don't come tell men who know what the fuck to do what to do. This is the problem with the internet. People who shouldn't be talking talk. And then the guys who should be talking, we sit here and try to be reasonable. But Donovan, you know what the fuck you're talking about. You are proven your bona fides is there. That would be like, why come troll you?
Right. Well, no, here's the thing. I'll tell you exactly why. And there was a guy on the internet for about 6 or 7 months ago. His name was Steve Hoka. I don't mind saying that, dude. I don't mind saying the guy's name. I'll give him all the publicity he wants. The guy fucking blows. This guy, Steve Hoka, what he would do is anytime Rollo Tomasi made an appearance on YouTube, because of course we say, hey, I'm talking about XYZ with Rollo Tomasi. This guy would start a stream simultaneously, and he would think, Rollo's talking about this, and this is why he's wrong. He'd have like 20 or 25 guys watching, and he would send people into. This actually happened when I was on there. He would send people into. My chat and say, if you want to, if you disagree with Rollo, come over to Steve Hoka. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So you're trying to make your name. Anytime you try to make your name by besmirching or talking shit about other guys, it's not gonna happen unless you know what you're talking about, right? If you know your shit, then if you need a little bit of Flint to start the match, that's fine. But this guy, I can just look at this guy.
Eventually, you're gonna have to make content.
Yes.
Eventually, and this is an old tactic. And what I've learned is, better to shut these dudes down quickly because you bring nothing except confusion. And here's the thing. The manosphere is growing at a rate such that the separation is going to be even more. Yes. This would be something he should have tried 18 months ago. There's too much work and too much credibility built to be starting this now. And here's the real net of it. Show me your body count, dude. Show me the bitches you fuck. Show me. Give me some. Show me what you can do. Don't talk about what the points. Show me, and nobody can get out and show.
No,
you can't be it. And the thing is, you can't be it. So you want to try to be it online, dude. These internet muscles. This is what so many guys get started like. Well, who do we listen to? Here's who you listen to: the guys who actually live what they do. Why do you guys who when they first turned on me said, who's this corny ass dude in a suit? I can't relate to him. But every time you see me, I'm consistent.
Right.
Every time you see me, I'm saying the same shit. And even begrudging you, like, you know what? Fucker's got a point.
I hate the motherfucker, but he's got a point.
And if it's going to help me increase my outcomes, great. Tell me Shaq wouldn't have wanted to get better at free throws if he could.
Right. Of course, he just didn't want to. That's why he never got better.
And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, somebody said, well, indirect game versus that. Look, dude, does it work for getting you the outcome you want?
Right.
Or do you want any outcomes? Some guys, honestly, think about it. Jason Black, I know you probably don't watch him, but I need to watch this broadcast. He talked about men, in particular, black men in particular, have been so marginalized that the internet has given an opportunity for certain guys, black, socially awkward, whatever, a chance to be heard and speak. And when they get on, they just talk. Have you ever wondered why a guy how you could run a 3-hour live stream and have 20 views? And you do it month in, a month, a week in, a week out?
1,200 video, dude. Here's the thing. Not that I would do what he would do. Not that what he's doing is right, but I guess this is kind of his Hail Mary. He's been at this forever. He's got over 1,200 videos, and this nigga gets on and he just talks shit for 3 hours, and he's not getting anywhere.
So argue with a troll.
Go to where so he says, you know what? I'm gonna go to where the action is, and I'm gonna troll guys. Like he thinks he can light a match in that way. There's just one problem. You fucking blow, man. Like you suck. Like it would be one thing if you were putting out good content, but you don't have receipts of good content. If you're good, people know and understand that you are good. This is all there is to it.
Well, it's kind of hard to look at a guy who I mean, okay,
like he does.
You look like you do, and you want to talk about what? This? No. You can't do that.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Definitely not going to happen. You guys are listening to TSR Live with Donovan Sharpe. I'm here with special guest Kevin Samuels, asking the question: should men dress to impress women? Eddie in the chat says, I never do anything for women except brush my teeth. Listen, Eddie, I appreciate you commenting, but you're being dishonest. Like, I know you would like to think that, right? I know you would like to think that you don't do anything for women, but subconsciously you do, right?
It's a selfish gene theory.
Specifically for women. Like, okay, if I do this, is that going to impress women? But saying things like, I don't do anything for women except brush my teeth, that's being intellectually dishonest, because we all, again, women are always on our mind. This is why we do what.
Okay, dude, is this your Eddie? Is this your picture in your avatar? Is that your picture in your avatar with, all the muscles and everything?
Yeah, Eddie, if you would answer the question.
I mean, if that's your picture, this guy in the avatar he looks like a bodybuilder.
Right.
You're standing on stage, I'm assuming you can compete. You cannot lie about this point.
Right.
I mean, but your avatar is completely destroys your whole argument.
That's exactly right.
So
now, this isn't to say, see, here's the thing, and I want to make this clear. This isn't to say that if he is a bodybuilder, and I doubt that he is, because if he were a bodybuilder, he wouldn't be watching a live stream about fashion advice.
Right.
6:15 Eastern. Your ass would probably be somewhere in a gym. But assuming that he really is a bodybuilder, yeah, listen, nobody gets into bodybuilding and does bodybuilding contests specifically for women. But guess what? You understand that is a fringe benefit.
Exactly.
That is on your mind. Listen, you don't put pictures of yourself as a bodybuilder on social media because you're doing that for women, right? Guys don't give a fuck what you look like. Oh, cool fucking biceps, bro. No, that's not what you're doing that for, and that's okay, right? Like, listen, girls like big muscles. Girls like guys who are in great shape.
Yeah, I was a skinny fuck for the longest, and when I was sick, but when I got over what was bothering me, I'm a cancer survivor. I was in the gym 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. The first time I actually put on some real muscle and I had some pecs and some traps and triceps, I experienced something I had never experienced before in my life. Women drooling over me when I took my shirt off because I actually had a chest, and I was like, God damn. You don't think that was motivation to go in there and pump more weight? You goddamn right, because it's hardwired into us. Look, dude, disdain the things you cannot have. One, law number 36 of the 48 laws of power. Disdain the things you cannot have. Colloquially, we call it sour grapes. Why do most guys don't worry about their image? Because they don't know how to fucking do it.
Right.
So one of the best ways to say it's not important.
Or listen to the rest of this episode, go to donovansharpe.com. Thanks for watching.